Yo, YouTube, guess who made another video today? CJ the Champ is back and we are going straight into this video. The nonchalant trials of Son Jin-woo. Hold on, let's turn this down.
Finally, after many trials and errors,
finally he made this video, bro.
Corrupting on a man.
Dang.
To the worst crash out he's ever had in his life.
Oh my, no wonder it took him so long.
Indoor and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
man, no
we are
wonder,
finally
bro.
back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But
hope that don't happen to me.
Another trial for one of the most
Son
anticipated
Jin-woo, though.
People been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight monowa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank Smurf of doom, Mr.
He said he caught him a Smurf.
So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
Cause
So,
this was crazy. Look, matter of fact, let me not even stop, bro. My bad. Let me chill. Let him at least get into the video. Let him at least get into the video. Hey, bro, his videos be so good, though.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin-woo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
That's a fire way to put it.
A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jin-woo was a fucking E.
Wait a second. He wasn't only an E, he was the bottom of the E's.
Was trash.
He was worse than trash, bro.
Buttons. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jin-woo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin-woo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, Jin-woo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. The reason
I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every raid.
Was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches.
Yo, bro.
Jäger style.
Yo, bro, hold on.
And Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jin-woo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jin-woo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jin-woo gets a second chance at life as a player. And
yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know about the manga of this show for real. I just know about, you know what I'm saying, how certain things happen. But I can't wait until we see them again. I know we see them again, of course, because of course we see them again. But I can't wait until we see him again. I just don't know when we're going to see him again. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to see him again. But I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, bro.
As a player, he has the ability to
because they were some straight demons, bro.
Finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to him. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a good god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A.
Was that a belly flop?
Smurf. This man Jin-woo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jin-woo and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jin-ho. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga
he
ain't
was
the definition
buns,
of
bro.
I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks. But he's got some
he the type of he the type of guy that in a pay to win game, he get the stuff that you need. He buy the pay to win stuff and he still lose to the free to play players. That's exactly the type of person he is.
This 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dong-suk and he explained to Jin-woo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dong-suk. All we need you to do is sign this contract and we'll be on our way. Now Jin-woo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS, not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
You do what?
This is when Jin-woo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no hills, this shit is
he say these niggas is trash and they think I'ma believe this.
The bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jin-woo and Jin-ho, you guys stay here and look after the score and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bag was a Smurf of doom. This spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to them.
That spider was trying to pack him though.
You know, trust fund baby looking at
that's self-defense. You gotta at least give him that.
Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro,
look at his face though.
Boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on,
understandable,
the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jin-ho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro,
I'm so tired, bro. I saw this video. I had to hurry up and make this, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around and kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jin-woo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jin-woo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile.
This shit was
that
fucking
shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up
buns.
and was
He
like,
got no power behind that.
I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jin-woo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E rank, bronze 3. What the fuck?
Bum-ass E rank?
Huh?
He said you a bum ass E rank. You're like, okay, I'm about to show you what Smurfing. I'm about to show you what Smurfing is. he said I'm about to show you what Smurfing is.
With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E rank just kill a D rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E rank. This is a Smurf of doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut, and he just.
But the animation of this show is so good, bro.
You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jin-woo easily kills his
Triple
bum ass.
kill.
And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes
Oh.
a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Quadruple
Nigga stabbed him in
kill.
his ass. You could tell by the
Come
way he
on,
fell.
boy, hit him
Just
with
so
that
bad, this man
fury.
caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Because he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another
Nah, buddy, you're
fucking
trash.
stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga.
That's real.
What are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God.
Please hard. He told them, please hard carry me. Nah, that's fire. That's fire. That's how those Overwatch niggas be. Please hard carry me. That's fire.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them niggas, sent them back to the lobby. But these
Please
were not
hard
the only
carry
human
me.
bodies Wu called. Oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Tiki Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened? Jin-woo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Tiki Kong. But Mr. Tiki was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this
Bro
man
was
got an
getting
offer
bounties.
from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Tashik to kill these dudes. And
Yup.
that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place
At the wrong time.
They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jin-woo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jin-woo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch.
His character
And
design
my
fire.
God, this is Jin-woo's first offense of letting somebody get they ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jin-woo, hold on.
Hey, Jin-woo do have a habit of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Unk, my nigga, I'll beat Jin-woo. Nigga, we gotta fight, man. You don't let me get cut down in front of everybody, my nigga. and you knew you could beat this nigga this whole time?
The young player, let the OG
Nah, bro.
Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has one arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually, characters with one arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not
He's not.
is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with one arm. So woo!
Regular nigga is crazy though, I ain't gonna lie.
Did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped.
He is, yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro.
He's panicking for a lifeline. Oh my God.
You're like, oh, we finna all get packed.
You let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jin-woo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jin-woo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Tiki Kong wasn't an idiot like the six stack. This man knew off the rip. E-rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker.
You're smurfing like a motherfucker.
Right? Now, this fight for Jin-woo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jin-woo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man started hitting the Goku hop.
Is that okay?
Up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jin-woo blitzes bro at the speed of sound.
He said, let me lock in real quick.
Under his left eye. And that nigga take shit was stunned. He was like, holy shit. Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jin-woo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jin-woo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But K-Shik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he
his passive? That's his main ability, gang.
That had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jin-woo just took.
Real.
K-Shik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jin-woo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
shut the fuck up, fuck nigga.
Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga.
He
just get it over
cheating.
with.
Hey,
So
he thought he had a mob menu. He thought he had a mob menu. He said, nigga, you just heal yourself. You're not allowed to do that. We got the same build. I can't do that. How can you do that? You gotta be using the mob menu. It ain't no way.
It was all over. Jin-woo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man woo aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse. Getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tiki Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the
Jin-woo
of doom.
I said you, get my big Jin-woo. The animal abuse has to like comes with some self-defense, bro.
With a souls boss. Now this man Jin-woo is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit.
Nah, Igris was the GOAT.
Big-bodied Igris the Blood Red. Motherfucker look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jin-woo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jin-woo. Igris looked at bro and said, are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy. So Igris speed blitzes Jin-woo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jin-woo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him.
It still sent him, no matter what.
1 second later, he's already on his
Igris was really like that, bro.
A chance to breathe. And by God, Jin-woo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Igris had ultra instinct. But Jin-woo was finally able to land a hit, but it didn't.
It didn't matter.
His armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful it sent him flying again. This man Jin-woo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jin-woo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely
His blades was buns.
Man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well
We
just
might as
throw
well-
hands.
facts.
And Igris, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Igris
No, I'm
wasted
making
no
a video.
time. Bro stood there in ore farm for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro
Speed
picked him
blitz
up and
that boy.
ragdolled him across the room. Then
Command
knocked him
grab.
down. They hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pulp in the wall.
Oh my
And I'm telling
God.
you, Jin-woo was trying his hardest.
Hit that boy with a
He could not land
barrage.
single hit. Igris
Parry.
had perfect defense.
Oh, dodge.
While Jin-woo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ended up taking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But
Okay.
this kick enraged Igris.
Nigga, he instantly went to second
He
floor.
started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another 2-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Igris was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag.
Oh my God, bro.
The room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the
Hold
throat.
on.
And this man Igris walked
The
up to him
real
like,
question is, how the fuck is Jin-woo not packed yet? He haven't drunk no heals yet, by the way. If he is so severely under level for this fight, how is Igris not like 4-shotting him, bro? 2-shotting? How is he not 1-shotting him?
Jazz,
You feel what
nigga,
I'm saying?
Show me that you worthy of this throne, or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Igris uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jin-woo. But Jin-woo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jin-woo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat.
Oh
and said,
my
"Nah,
God.
I'm not done yet." He starts shoving that motherfucker in
He
there.
saw a spam man, bro. This nigga one of those niggas, bro.
Tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his
He's
throat
spam
again.
man, bro.
But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jin-woo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jin-woo trials.
That nigga be spamming though.
Alrighty,
Jin-woo be
ladies and
spamming
gentlemen,
though,
at
if y'all
the
haven't
end of
noticed.
Just trial 1. This man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So
Facts.
will Jin-woo make the round table? Will this stat line get
Oh,
even
he
more
definitely going in the
ridiculous?
round table.
Spoiler. Yes.
Hey, it's a W video though. You feel what I'm saying? If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. CJ the Champ. This boy is a GOAT, bro. He's a GOAT, bro. Hey, and without further ado, we out.